Hi, and welcome to C1 Risk Training. Today, we're going to give you just a very quick overview of the risk management module. And note that there's a lot of different things that you can do in this module. And today, we're just going to give you the highlights and the foundational building blocks. Okay, so here we are in our dashboard. I'm going to go to risk, and you're going to see a couple of different things here. So, three aspects basically of our risk management module. And the first one being risk groups. These are kind of the meta categories of risk that we're going to create in our system. That's going to help us see different types of risk effectively and see where our organization has different types of risks as opposed to the risk register just being one long laundry list of actual risks that we want to monitor against our organization. The risk register then itself, these risk register will actually connect to the risk groups, as you can see here. So these are the different specific risks that we want to monitor, and these are the groups that they fit into. Okay, so we start to see that sort of cascade of how we manage data. And then if we think about risk register as being that kind of top-down management of risk, so thinking about what are the risks associated with my organization, which assets are they going to impact potentially, and then of course the other side of risk is conducting assessments. And so assessments can come in many forms, shapes, and sizes. It could simply be an impact assessment on an asset that we're managing. It could be security review of a vendor. It could be an internal assessment for a business unit or application. And so we do also allow those custom assessments in risk that will help you, again, understand what's happening in your organization from a risk perspective. We do also have the ability to implement enterprise risk management, where you can lay out your strategic plans and as well as organizational risk management in this platform. So all of those you'll learn through the training sessions as we go through. But this is your basic risk module right here. Note, of course, even though we actually separate it out, we do have this issue management module too. So findings are also aspects of your security program that you'll ultimately manage in the OneRisk platform. So, and again, the separation of risk to finding is risk being something, it's a probability, something that could happen to your organization. And we want to both think about what the probability of that actually happening is, as well as the controls that we can put in place to prevent that from happening. Findings then, of course, are the actualities, things that are happening to your organization that need some form of mitigation. So it all cascades down here, and sandwiched in between that, of course, we actually have the compliance module where you'll put your controls. These controls will ultimately connect to your risk register. So we want to know if you've got a control, what's the risk that it's actually acting upon? And that's how you begin to see. And then if we go all the way up the chain, I suppose, you can go into the controls and risks connect to your policies. It's going to drive your governance. And of course, they connect to your assets. Obviously, what you want to know is if you have a risk, is where's it impacting your organization? That's your asset directory. Okay. So that's your quick overview of risk management. And then you can dive into the training to see how you can build out these different aspects. Thanks very much.